Hey girl, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be working on this Frenchie with icing and cherries. If you'd like to see it, keep on watching. So I am starting off here with like a light pink builder gel. I know that it looks white, but you're gonna see when I put the white Frenchies on top that it is not a white color. I absolutely love this pink builder gel. It's really thick, so you are gonna see me kind of trying to work it into this nail a little bit, but it is going to be well worth it. So as you can see here, I'm just taking my striper brush and just smoothing out the gel as much as possible, just to make the nail very leveled out before I move on to my next step. So I'm going to level this out really well, and then I am going to place it under my lamp. I think I did it for 60 seconds because this gel is a little thicker and the nail is a little bit longer. But yeah, that's what you would do. That's how it looks before I put it in the lamp. And now I'm just going to take my nail buffer. I know she looks a little beat up, but this is just the one I use for practice nails or when I'm making press-ons, so don't be too hard on her, okay? But I just buff the nails really smooth because we are going to be doing a Frenchie, so you want to make sure that it's as smooth as you can possibly get it. So lots and lots of buffing, lots and lots of shaping, just to make sure the nail looks really nice and smooth. So following up with my buffing, I go in with the coarse side of my nail file, who's also beat up because I just use it for practice nails and also when I'm making press-ons. So yeah, I just use that coarse end to make the nails really sharp. This is going to be one of the nails that I use as a just as a prop nail, for an accent nail for clients, or to give me a little bit of I don't know, give me a little inspiration when I'm doing press-on nails, right? And then I take the smoother side of my nail file and I just go ahead and smooth out those nails, because like I said, we're going to be doing a Frenchie, so we want to make sure she's nice and smooth before we start that process. Now that we're done there, I just clean the nails off with some alcohol and acetone mix, and then I get started with the white Frenchies. Now you can definitely see that the color we're using is not white because of how white the polish is on top of it. But this is just a regular Frenchie. You don't have to beat yourself up over it because we are going to be adding icing here. And if you want it to be a little bit more jagged, that's okay. But I just did a regular schmegular Frenchie, just to add as a base to the icing that I'm gonna put on top of that. So yeah, I really love the way this nail look came out. I love it so much. I'll probably make some press-ons like this because it's so freaking cute. I love it. Right here I have some gel nail glue, and I mixed it in with a pearl powder, acrylic powder, and I just added the product on with this cuticle pusher. I don't know where my spatula is. And then after that, I just kind of make some cute little swirls with the end of a dotting tool. And I did this in sections because it will start leveling out really quickly. The gel is going to start leveling out and the swirls will be gone. So I just decided to work on the tip area first, place it under my lamp for a couple of seconds just to get it to stay in form. And then when I took it out from under the lamp, I went ahead and grabbed some of the rest of the icing to place on the sides of the nails, and I feel like this really brought it together. It is so cute. I'm glad that I did this in sections because it just would have frustrated me if I would have tried to do everything together, girl. It just would have been so frustrating. Remember when you're doing your icing just to make sure you keep those cute peaks as well as the swirls, because that is going to really give it that icing look versus like just sloppily applied nail product. So here you'll see that the icing did keep its shape. Look at that, looks really nice. I'm gonna put it under the lamp to let it set. Now I'm going in with some of this red 3D gel, and I just rolled them. I rolled this gel into 2 balls to create our cherries, and then placed them on top of the nail so that it could create like a cherry topper on the icing. So I don't know, ice cream, a cake, whatever. And then I took some of this green gel as well, and I rolled that out into little stems for the cherry as well. Then you just place your cherries on, just figure out where you want to put them. And I wanted to put mine close together. The last time I did a cherry nail, I did not show you guys because the cherries were so far apart. So now I know to put them together a little bit more so that they look more realistic. But I placed those cherries on, and then I added some little wells on the side of the cherries using the sharp end of my tool. That way I could stick the stems inside of those wells. You'll see me doing that here. Yeah, so you stick the stems inside of there. This part is not necessary, but I just think it makes the cherry looks a little bit more realistic when you add the well, so it's completely up to you. Now this part gave me a run for my money. I had to edit out a lot of this part because it was difficult getting the little stems to go where I needed them to go, girl. But I finally got it, and it ended up looking really cute. I suggest kind of bending the 3D or 4D gel before you put them on the nail. That way it'll just be a lot easier for them to kind of fall into place for you. But look how cute that looks. And I also, when I put the stems inside the cherry, I kind of closed up the cherry where the hole is just a little bit, just to make sure that that green stem stayed in place. So really cute. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. So cute. So after I set the nails under the lamp, I took some of this chrome powder and mixed it with a top coat with a small striper brush, and I added just a little bit of glaze to those cherries. I think it made a difference. You don't have to do that part, but I thought it made a difference. It's got like a red undertone with the chrome that I used. So I felt like it was very much necessary. Like I said, this is optional. I'm just using it because I have it. And now, just to end off everything, I went in with a top coat. You will notice that I skipped the cherries for last and top coated everything else because I wasn't sure about the chrome powder getting into the top coat, and I didn't want to deal with that. So this is just me top coating the nail. Look how it came out. So pretty. So pretty. I love this freaking nail look. I hope y'all love it too. I also love how simple it was. Super cute. So now I'm just taking out my nail ring, and I'm just adding her to the family, girl. Y'all know how it is. and she fit in perfectly with everything else. I love this little ring. I know I've been neglecting her and just making press-ons, but I'm definitely going to get back to it for sure. But anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll hope to see you again. Bye.